Hey guys, sorry that I'm kind of late. Uh, but I'm still feeling very sick, so I almost didn't make it here. But um, okay, let's see. I'm kind of bullish for today. So you guys have the 3, 4 watch list, like the 4 stocks that I'm watching today. It's mostly three, which is Apple, AMD, and Tesla. I'm also watching Netflix, but Netflix I think is still in consolidation mode, so I think it's better to wait a little bit. But as long as it's holding 372, it's bullish. If it cannot hold that level, I'm not really interested on Netflix. But my main watch today is Apple and AMD. Apple and AMD are my main watches, especially mostly Apple, the 174 level. And obviously a spy in the queue. Thanks, Tony. Thank you. Mm, it's like somebody's calling. Mm, I don't know. I don't think so. If you hear my voice sounding weird, it's because I'm sick. Mm-mm. Okay, so far Apple is rejecting. Um, AMD also. AMD rejection of 104, 105 could be a good put play, but before taking any trades, I want to see how SPY is reacting to this level here, which is pretty much yesterday high. Because if can break yesterday high, which is also pre-market high, I'm sorry, yeah, pre-market high, yesterday high is the same level, is around 425.50, 425.45. I want to see if we can use it as support or if gonna act as a rejection point. Yeah, AMD is looking weak and Apple is rejecting 174. Thanks. Thank you guys. Okay, so let's just wait and see this 425.50 level on SPY. Do we have data today? And Tesla is rejecting 263, which is the other stock that I'm watching. Tesla, AMD, and Apple. 263, I want to see Tesla holding 263 as support. That would be very bullish. Okay, so we're going higher here. But again, I'm gonna wait and see if SPY is gonna break this level and use it as support. Okay, so that's pretty bullish. We want to see Apple holding this level as support. So breaking and retesting, it will be like perfect for entry. So if the market rejects here, the number one stock that I'll be looking to play puts is AMD because I can see the market going higher and AMD it's already having trouble here at 104, which is around yesterday high. Yesterday high, pre-market high, it's around 104. Yeah, and SPY is rejecting here. Apple is also having trouble at key level. AMD is already going lower. But I'm gonna wait a little bit. The key is already a double top here or triple top. I want to wait and see how this 5 minute candle is gonna close here on Apple. Okay, it's SPY's definitely rejecting there. Same with the Q. Okay, so if Apple like shows like clear rejection here, I'm gonna go with the Q downside here on futures. Which it is. I only took 3 contracts here. I kind of wanted to get more, but I think I entered a little bit late. Yeah, 320 key also on Microsoft. It's also a key level of support or resistance. Let's see, because the Q could also hold here. It looks like it here is a little bit 359 could act as support also. And Apple is holding the 90 MA. Same with SPY. Let's see if we have like downside continuation or we're gonna go higher. I'm watching Tesla if can hold 263 support. Tesla is a good one. Morning, morning. Yeah, anybody got boots on QQQ? Yeah, but Netflix, I don't think Netflix is a good play unless, to the downside, unless it loses 372, which is 372, it's been acting as support for like 4 days. So Netflix, it's been moving a very tight range that I don't think it's worth trading. I only liked Netflix if loses 372 as support or gains back 386 and use it as support. Okay, so SPY is holding, Apple is holding very, very good. I wanted to see like a bigger like rejection there on Apple. Okay, Tesla is rejecting 260, 250. So I'm not gonna play AMD unless it breaks um 105. So I don't need to check it. I just put an alert there on AMD um in case it goes back up to 105. Tesla is rejecting this. It looks like it's doing a gap close reversal. So yesterday filled the gap and today just finished filling the gap and now it's rejecting. So where's my phone? Wait. Okay, so if Tesla loses, yeah, I'm gonna get Tesla put weekly. Um 260. My stop loss is gonna be morning high. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, let's see if the Q is gonna lose this morning low here. It looks like it's, let's see, it's around, yeah, it's around pre-market low, and on Tuesday was support, was a rejection point. So we could still hold here and go higher. But I think we need Apple to like die here. I don't like that it's holding very good. AMD, it's not tricky. You just need to be patient and wait for the for 105. That's the thing. 105. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like how this is looking because Apple is holding too good. And with Apple being strong, the market is not gonna flush. We need a rejection here on Apple, but the Q is very weak. Why is the Q so weak? Is it Microsoft? Kind of. That was a beautiful rejection of Microsoft of 320. Oh yeah, Tesla looking lovely. Tesla was a beautiful gap close reversal. Very technical rejection there. Like yesterday, almost filled the gap, open and filled the gap, and then it's rejecting there. Apple is the number one on SPY. It's 6% or 7% of SPY, and the second one is Microsoft. And I think Apple is gonna break 174. It looks like it wants to break 174. I'm gonna start taking some profits here on Tesla, just a little bit, because why not? See, we have like a little red candle here on Apple, and the market is already like going lower a lot. Okay, let's see if Tesla is gonna break pre-market low. It's gonna die hard. This is a key level for Tesla. Okay, I'm gonna start like I'm gonna sell one, two, only left one. One micro. One micro is nothing, and three is nothing, but um yeah. Oh, you guys play Tesla with me? That was beautiful. Now Tesla needs to lose this morning low, pre-market low. That's the only thing that is gonna it's holding Tesla to not like melt till at least 255.60 to 256. But again, we need Apple. We need Apple to really reject here. But I honestly think Apple is looking bullish. Well, let's see. You guys know how I always say when I see consolidation for a long time on resistance, for me that's bullish and it's indication that it has like a high probability that it's gonna break that resistance. But let's see. Let's see. I think we need a little more time to really know if Apple is gonna break it or not. Okay, Tesla is beautiful. Dang it. Look, this little 5 minute candle red on Apple, and look how the Q is just dying and SPY too. And I always say the power of micro. Micro is a very small, just getting having one micro is a very small position, but look how much it can make you win. For 2250, yeah, for 2250 and then 420. Tessie, Tessie, Tessie. Tesla is the one. I'm gonna take a little bit more profit on Tesla because that was beautiful. It's almost 100% up, almost. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Spy is really trying to hold here. No, 357 is the next key like level to watch on the queue, yeah. 357 and then 354, 353.20. Let me see, Netflix. You can play a break. So, Netflix. It has, it's right at this low here, 371. You can play a retest of 372 maybe. or any green candle here. Let me see. I don't know what's the next support. Let me check. Mm. Well, it had support around 370. The big one, I will say it's around 360, 355. But it's a little bit difficult to say because look all these candles here. It has a lot movement here. So all this level, it could act as support. So it's difficult to say there. What's the next support on Netflix? So 370, 369, and then 365. It has like a lot of support, all this. Let me see weekly. Okay, so looking the weekly, the main one is 365.30 around there. That's the weekly's 365 point 30. Yeah. I'm so happy that I sold Netflix on that day with the news. When was it? Like Monday? It has like this weird on Tuesday. Yeah. So happy that I got all out, even though I almost held like a big chunk because I liked this consolidation, but it had too many wicks at the top. So that's weak. And yeah, I'm very happy that I sold on this big, huge news candle there because I didn't like that when I had, I had 372 and 386. And with that news, I didn't like that Netflix couldn't hold 386, 387. So for me, that was a sign of weakness. Yeah, no, Netflix done so. So under 372 is like done so. I only care I'm only gonna care about Netflix if can gain back 387, 388. Ooh, yeah. I guess I missed AMD. But AMD I missed AMD because I needed AMD at a key level of resistance, which you can say is 104, but I wanted AMD to go to 105 and play that rejection there. If you're feeling risky, you can also play Apple put, but I'm not gonna play that because Apple it's been very strong today and yesterday. What's Bill? I don't know what's Bill. Yeah, we gotta watch the market trend. Oh no, I don't even know what's that. Yeah. You got Netflix puts, Michael? Ooh, looking Tesla. Tesla's looking beautiful. Tesla, the thing is like Tesla has a lot of support at 267, yeah, around 267, 268. I'm sorry, 257, 258. Like where it is right now. You have support here on it was a rejection point on September 21st and the 22nd also. Oh no, I don't do that. We are on Tesla boots. Yeah. I'm I'm only holding runners here on Tesla. I'm so happy with today because I was this close to not doing the stream today because I'm feeling so bad and I'm so sick. But I came here because there were so many stocks at very key, like important levels that I was like, no, I need to trade today. And it's all about making a plan. So, so you earn 5% on one day, but how much taxes are you gonna pay with that when you buy and sell for just one day? Yeah, no problem. So, thanks guys. Yeah, so this is why I always preach it is so important to have a plan before coming, like before sitting on your desk and before trading. Look, my plan today was very simple. I had Apple, AMD, and Tesla. Three stocks to watch, three key levels to watch. That's it. Apple 174, AMD 105, Tesla 262.50, 263. Look how important that is. Look, 174 on Apple is the level that is rejecting here. And why? Because it's been like important level for the past few days. Tesla, why 262.50, 263 on Tesla? Because, let's go here. Tesla had a gap here, and you guys know how much I like trading gaps. And it's like, I don't know, it's been like very good for me understanding and knowing how to trade gaps. So 264.50, it's the gap on Tesla that it tried to fill yesterday and then today went all the way to 263 and completely filled the gap. And now it's rejecting that gap. So that's a technical gap close reversal play. And yeah, so you have 264, 262.50 is the gap, and then you have a little of resistance here around 264, and same here. So, and what Tesla did today went all the way up there and give you like a very clear 2 5-minute candle rejection on that level. So, easy trade. AMD. AMD, what I was looking today was the 105 level. Why 105? A few things that I post here. So 105 is the level, like AMD has like a big downtrend here. And I always say the trend is your friend. So if you want higher probability trades, you want to trade with the trend. So playing puts at a strong resistance, not calls. Like you can trade calls, but those calls, like those trades are gonna be like way riskier than puts at a strong resistance. So AMD has like a huge downtrend here that's been down for weeks. 105, it will be the break of that down resistance like today if broke 105. And also we can see 105 was a strong level of resistance on this day, which was when um on September 29th. So 105 was key level for me to watch on AMD, even though we could say AMD we could have trade like God puts at yesterday high, but for me the perfect entry was 105. And we missed this trade, but still I'm very happy with my Tesla trade. And yeah, look, Tesla, very happy with my Tesla trade and with my QQQ, well, basically futures trade, but based on QQQ levels. Ooh, 357. The Q lost 357. Dang it. The market is very, very weak. If Apple lose this um pre-market low, the market can really flush. There's like a big level of support here, like a big one, because it has pre-market low, which is all this, and then from yesterday, pretty much the entire day, Apple was just moving on this big range between 172 and 173, so basically $1 range, and $1 range is a lot for Apple because Apple doesn't move much. Mm. Let's say Apple here can really, really flush the market. Okay. Is this pie gonna lose 422.50? It could if Apple keeps going lower. So how are you guys doing today? Do you make money on Tesla or QQQ puts or Apple? Great day today in the market and no likes on the video. Mm. Everybody who always gives me a like, thank you. P is from pink. Nice, you guys got Tesla. Well, remember, today, I think it's today, the last day to get the 90% off account on Apex, which is a very good opportunity to get a futures account for only like 20, $30. It's a good way to practice. I got it today. I'm gonna get today like four more because it's extremely cheap. 90% off is extremely cheap. I can have those ones there, and then the next few months I'm only gonna pay 80% off. So the first month is 90% and then off, and then the second and the next month are 80. So in the first month you pay like $19 and then you pay like 32, 31. Very cheap way to learning how to trade futures, which now I like futures more than options. Futures are extremely easy to make money. It's weird how easy it is. Yeah, this is trade of eight. Here, what you see here is trade of eight. I like trade of eight because if you only have like because you can use trading view to trade. Like if I want to trade trading view on trading view, I'll just go to my ES chart and then just put there buy or sell and whatever and just trade directly on trading view. But because I am trading in groups, like I have like more than 20 accounts, it's better for me to trade on directly on Trade08 because I change between groups. I have like 4 or 5 different groups. It's very easy, very, very easy. Trade08 is extremely easy. If you don't understand anything like Trade08, I'm sorry, um, Apex has like a very good uh Q&A website, which is this one. Oops. So you just go there and type anything, Trade08, or anything you wanna like learn regardless Apex, Trade08, or futures, and they even have a guide, like very easy to follow guide. Where is it? I think it's this one that explain you how to pass your evaluation account. But yeah, it's a very easy like website where you can search anything. I'm gonna put it in here in case. Just get it and save it. 14,800. I honestly don't know. I don't use futures. Okay, so I trade futures very different. I don't use futures labels or levels, I'm sorry, or support and resistance. I use the SPY and the Q for that because I'm so used to it to trade with the SPY and the Q that I don't um that I like just looking just the SPY and the Q. It's pretty much the same. It's exactly the same. I don't understand why people use futures to trade stocks. If you have failed on more than one evaluation account, don't use don't trade NQ and ES. Trade micros, which is what I'm trading here. Less risky. Also, don't use a copy trader. So don't make the same trades on on like by groups. How I'm doing, like this group is 4 accounts. So whenever I buy or sell something, it does that on 4 accounts at the same time. So go one by one, and also get a bunch of account right now because are at discount, like a 90% off, 80% off is a very good discount. So when I started trading futures, I only use minis, and I will pass accounts like in one day, like in 2, 3 trades, but also um it was very stressful, like extremely stressful. Too stressful for me. So now because I have my PAs, which are the real accounts, the one that get me money for real, I don't use mini. I only use micros. I'm going slowly but steady up. Futures are very easy also because futures you only need to watch like um two charts or maybe one. You can only trade SPY or ES with futures, or only trade ES and NQ or SPY and QQQ, which is what I do, and only watch two charts, and it can get very easy that way. Very very easy. Only watching two charts. That's why I kind of like more futures than options. Even though I always say if you're new in options, I always recommend only trading in SPY and the Q. But if you only gonna trade SPY and the Q, just trade futures. It's extremely easy. Okay, let's see what the Q is gonna do on 357. I wanna see if 357 keeps acting as resistance. If act as support, I could like I would be expecting like a bounce here because 357 was support here yesterday and 3 times a rejection point also yesterday. So 357, if we want like downside continuation, we needed to act as resistance, like what it's doing right now. Yes, nice. Yeah, the thing is I use SPY and the Q, which is ES and NQ both, because sometimes you have I trade a lot basing of which one is looking stronger or weakest. So if I'm looking to play puts or the downside on the futures, I want to see if SPY, which one between the SPY and the Q is weaker. If I want to play the upside, I want to see which one between the two is stronger. So I will go with that one. So like today I got micros on NQ because I was looking the Q being weaker than SPY. But yeah, you can trade only one. I know, like I have a friend that he only trades SPY and he's killing it. Like only SPY, nothing else. And honestly, for me, it makes sense because you only watching one trade, one chart, only one chart. And when you always trade the same things over and over and over again, it gets to a point like you don't really even need to watch the charts too much. You just know the levels, you know how it moves all the time. You like in the morning, like at the beginning when the market open, you already know if it's gonna move like in a trend or if it is gonna be choppy. You know anything, everything from that same chart from trading over and over again the same thing. Yeah, I'm very sick, but I took a bunch of Advil and I'm not feeling that bad right now. But I guess you can hear it on my voice that I'm sick. So for to get the right entry point, you just need to trust your levels. That's it. You need to trust your levels and of course wait a little bit for confirmation. Like, okay, um today here on SPY, I knew 425, 425.50 was my level to watch on a SPY. And it gave me like a clear rejection candle here on Apple. Same, 174 was the level that I was watching on Apple. Gave me like two clear rejection candles here. Tesla, same thing. 264.50, 263 were my levels that I was watching, gave me two clear rejection candles, and then you just gotta go and trust your levels. If it goes against you, you have like like let's just say I entered Tesla here and it went against me. So I have a small, I know exactly where is my stop loss. My stop loss, it will be this morning high because there it was telling me that it's not like it's gonna act as support this level and not a rejection point. Thank you, floating. Thank you guys. So it looks like we're fine support here. Like Apple doesn't want to lose this morning low, this pre-market low. The Q it's finding 357 as support. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes. It closes holding 357 or maybe I can wait a little bit more and see if it's gonna hold the 90 MA as support um to sell my last micro here. AMD is bouncing hard from this level that I have here, 100.30. Looks like an important level. And it's using VWAP as support, so maybe AMD could go like higher, like go back to 104, 105. I put an alert there on AMD at 105, so if use it as support, I'm gonna get calls for next week. Because like I said, like a little bit ago, 105 is a key level to break that big downtrend that AMD has. And for Tesla, I want to see like my I only have a few runners, so I want to see if it's gonna hold a pre-market low as support, or if it is gonna keep acting as resistance. So pre VWAP and pre-market low. If act as support, I'm gonna sell the rest of my position on Tesla. And to hold, like I know a lot of people have like the biggest problem they have is like trusting their levels and entering right at their levels, not after the move, not chasing, and also holding for longer gains. And there's a few techniques that I use for that, because I feel like I'm very good holding for bigger percentages gain, but there's a few things that you need to watch for that. Like I use a few things for holding for longer time my trades. And that's how I get like 100%, 1,000%, 500% gains. But yeah, I teach that on my mentoring program because I think that's extremely important. If you sailed right away, it's gonna be very difficult for you to like progress on trading because most likely your losses are bigger than your profits. Nvidia. Oh yeah, Nvidia looks pretty bullish. It looks like it's gonna do this on the daily. Where is it? It looks like this on the daily. Look, red candle here, green at the bottom. It looks like it wants to go back to I'm sorry, to 455. So if Nvidia can hold let's just say 444 as support, I think it's gonna go back to 455 and fill the wicks here. That's another thing that I've been asked a lot, how I use the wicks, that I always use them. And there's three things that I always look to trade wicks, which I also teach on my mentoring program. Because you need three things to happen to play those wicks. They're kind of like gaps, but not really. Yeah, so if you want to grow your account, if you want to progress on your trading journey, you need to have way bigger winners than losers. I kind of feel like adding one more contract here. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more. Apple kind of looks like a head and shoulder here, even though it had a head and shoulder yesterday and it didn't work out. Let's see if today it's gonna work out. Ooh, that was a beautiful bird flag here. We just need Apple to lose this support here. This morning low, pre-market low, SPY dying. Let's see why SPY is going so low. Oh, because Microsoft is dying, probably. And also Apple. Okay. That was a great ad. Yeah, very good ad there. For 2250, where SPY is right now, is a key level of support. It was support yesterday and also a rejection point. So if loses 422.50, SPY, maybe go to 420. But looking back today, it was a very easy day, like, yeah, tradable day. Just by looking on trading this rejection point here, pre-market high, yesterday high, which is 425, 425.50, and then you just hold puts the entire morning. Very easy downtrend here to trade. And same with Microsoft, that 420 rejection point, easy, like easy rejection there. Hmm. Whoa, okay. So now the queue, we have a little gap here to fill. And then the next one is 350, 350, 350, 320. Okay. Nice, nice. I don't use I honestly never looked the VIX or the dollar or anything else. I just play SPY and the QQQ charts. I don't want to have like more charts to look to trade. I think in SPY, the Q and any other stock that I'm looking to trade, it's more than enough for me. Nice, nice. SPY and the Q puts. Nice. Okay. If Apple loses here, the market is really gonna melt down. Nice, Carla. You play that on options or you're still doing futures? Yeah, I honestly thought today was gonna be a green day. I was very bullish on for today, but I'm very very happy that I did not came here with my mind thinking on calls. I'm very happy that I just wait and see how it reacted to my key levels. Yeah, that can happen. Having like a bias mindset, like it happened to me in the past. That's very like human. It's very normal. Um, I think right now it will be chasing to enter anything for put, honestly. I think the trade was early in the morning. Maybe you could have entered with me when I added here on this 357 reaction, but right now, it's for me it's extremely difficult to say when to enter right now. The only thing that I can see if maybe if Apple loses this pre-market low, I can see the market going way lower, but it that will be kind of risky. Like I don't like the way that I trade is not like that. I like to trade I like to take puts at the top, calls at the bottom. I don't really like to trade in the middle. Yeah, Tesla lost that. Well, it's kind of there, 357. I want to see Tesla losing 357 and then 355. If loses 356, 355, 355 is really gonna melt down to 252. Yeah, I'm holding some runners, only runners. I took most of my profit and only holding runners. So how you guys see me trading futures is also how I trade options on the way that I'm keep like locking profits on the way down. Or on the way up if I'm holding calls. And that's why you guys always see me posting that I'm locking profits and I'm leaving runners risk free, because those runners are risk free because no matter what, because I locked so many profits, even if those runners goes to zero, which I never let those runners go to zero, I'm already up. Like I'm already in profit even if those runners go against me. I'm not on Apple puts, but that 174 rejection was a good entry for puts there. I've been trading like I started trading around 6, 7 years ago, but it was very on and off, honestly. I started with penny stocks and then crypto and then shares, and then I started trading options. I think it was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and I only have 1 month or maybe then a month trading futures. Um, so if you want to know about um my mentoring program, you don't really need to like it's free there, like the entire info, it's free there on my Discord. So okay, so here you go to one-on-one mentoring and you have the entire info here. After you read this and you still have any question, you just can DM me and I always answer DMs. So yeah, just go to my Discord and you have go to one-on-one mentoring and you have the entire info there. You only need to subscribe to my Discord if you wanna know what's my watch list pre-market. But if you don't care about that, you don't need to subscribe. But I always recommend it because you will know what's my plan, what are the levels that I'm watching, and what I'm looking to trade for the day. I only post the 3, 4 charts that I'm really, really looking for to trade, and that's it. I don't post a lot of stuff there. Let's see. So maybe the Q found support around 355.50. Let's see. But Apple is on their pre-market low, so that's bearish. And Tesla looks like it's holding um, these two candle highs here. This candle high, this rejection point at support so far. I always start like 10 minutes before market open, but I was just late today because because I'm sick, so I was very close to not do the stream today because I'm very sick. So that's why I started like late. But if I'm like, I don't really explain my charts. Like, explain a little bit my pre-market plan before, like, when I start the stream. But the idea is like you guys have my plan like 1 hour more than 1 hour before the market opens. So you know what I'm looking. You can have your charts with the same levels that I have, and you are ready to trade with me. I think that's the best way to trade with me. Yeah, I want to see Apple keep rejecting this level here. The same with SPY and the same with the Q and Tesla. IWM. Getting boring. It's not boring for me because I'm on the right trade, and I'm on the right like position. Like I read the market very good today. I was lucky that I read the market very good today, and I waited patiently for the rejection of key levels. So it's not boring for me today because I'm making money. But if I didn't like enter like Tesla puts or my short on the queue, yeah, it will definitely be a boring trading day for me. Yeah, I do have runners on Tesla. I have runners on Tesla. I said it before. I'm holding runners on Tesla. Okay, so I'm seeing like a lot of people are having trouble with my Discord subscription. So when you go and subscribe to my Discord, you gotta go down and see. You wanna have the intern that's only for SPY and QQQ charts, nothing more. You want to use the supporter, which is all the SPY, QQQ chart, and all the watch list that I'm having, like all the stocks that I'm planning to trade. And then the legend is if you want to pay a little bit more just to like help the channel, it's like a way of supporting me. But intern, it's only for SPY and QQQ charts, nothing else. Nothing else. So make sure you subscribe to the right, like you pick the right subscription. What is NDX? I don't even know what NDX is. Mm. Why do you watch NDX? What's the difference here between NQ or the QQQ? Why do you watch this? Is this features NQ without with gaps without pre-market? Nasdaq 100. Oh, okay. But I don't need that. If I have QQQ, I already have the gaps. QQQ give I use the gaps on QQQ and Spy. Why watching a extra? I don't see the difference with that and the Q. The Q also have gaps. So this is how I have my all my charts. I have divided in two. So the one on the left, it has no pre-market and post-market info. So I can see the gaps on bigger time frames there. That's why I use this left side for bigger time frames. It can be 15, 30 minutes, daily, weekly, whatever, bigger time frames. And I have no pre and post market here, so I can see gaps. Because I only use pre market like early in the morning when the market opens, and that's it. That's why I only have that on my smaller time frame, which is only 5 minutes, because I don't use lower than 5 minutes. I don't think it's even worth it watching like 1 minute three. Well, I like 3 minute chart, but I just got so used to it to trade with the 5 minutes. I don't really need the 3 minute chart, but I understand if you don't want to use the 5 minutes and you use the 3 minutes. I think 3 minute chart is great also, but lower than 3 minutes, it will take me out of trades all the time. I don't like it, but what I was saying. So on the left, I use the bigger time frames, 50 minutes, 30, 1 hour, daily, weekly, whatever. I'm watching on the bigger time frames. And on my right is where I have the pre-market and on the 5 minute chart. And I only have it like that because I only use pre-market levels like early in the morning when the market open. That's it. I don't really use pre-market much, um and only early in the morning. You don't need pre-market later in the day, because later in the day you have another levels that you need to watch that are intraday, unless let's just say like today, like the market went all the way down and never touched pre-market high. So if the market bounce hard, like bounce here hard and goes to, let's just say, morning high. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch two levels here: morning high and pre-market high. But I I don't really think I'm gonna use it, because if the market bounce here hard, I'm just gonna like close my trades and I'm just be done for the day, and that's it. I don't need to keep trading like today. That's another thing that is, I think it's very, very important for new traders. Or if you've been here for a while and you're still not making money, it's very important to end the day to do like 1 2 trades, and that's it. You don't need more. There's no need to keep trading. I see people on the Discord like asking for trades like the entire day, and the more you trade, the higher the probabilities that you're gonna lose money. So this is how I do it. Let's just say I had 1 2 red trades in the morning. Okay, so I will end my day around, if I had, let's just say I had one good trade in the morning, like today I have one good trade on Tesla, that is Tesla, and I have one good trade with futures, and I'm green. So that's it, I'm done for the day. I don't need to keep trading today. But let's just say I had a day like yesterday the market was very choppy. I ended ended the stream red. Like I was down like five, 600 on each futures account. Let me check because I posted my red day yesterday in the morning. Okay, here. So yesterday in the morning when I closed the stream, I was like 500, a little bit over $500 down on each account. And I did like three trade, and I think I over traded yesterday, but let's just say I just did two or three trades and all trades were red. That for me will say like, okay, you need to stop trading. Like you are not reading the market correctly, or the market is just not great to trade like yesterday. So what I do is like I don't trade more options because option I got like flat on some and I lost in others. So it was like yesterday was a very bad day to trade. It was very choppy. So yeah, I was red on options. I was red on futures. I did a few trades and I just say, okay, I'm done. But later in the day, which I been doing very good on futures later in the day, I just saw like very good, easy trades. And I came back and I ended the day 3K in profit. Like so later in the day I made like 34 like 3600. So basically I closed the day 3K in profit, a little bit over 3K in profit. And I did like two or three trades that were very good. I ended the day green and that's it. But I post my gain here, but I also post that I wasn't happy with my trading that yesterday because I felt I was over trading, which is it's true. I was over trading. I think you need one, two good trades. I will say you have one bad trade, and then take maybe another one. And if it is another bad trade, we need to like it's done. Like you don't need to keep trading because that means that either you're not trading the market right, or the market is just not in the right condition to trade. And either if it's any of those two, it is still bad to trade. No, I'm not in profit every day. No, no, I'm not. Nobody is. Like, nobody is. I had a few bad days, I think last month. I don't remember. Okay. Um, who's that? I don't know who's that. What's his name? From Miami, I really, really like Alex, even though he's Cuban American, but even though he trade Forex, I think I trade options like he trades Forex. We trade exactly the same. So if you're learning and um I will say I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. It depends. So if I see tomorrow that the market is at like important levels like today, I will come here tomorrow. If not, if I see the market like not doing much, like I don't know. It depends how it closes the market today. Oh, Will? Yeah. Honestly, I think he's a good trader. Like not a good trader. I think he has a very good strategy. It's just he's extremely emotional. He's too young. I think he's too young. I think he made too much money and he got crazy. And also he had like really bad like people around him. So Apple is doing nothing. The market is holding. It's 11 past 11. I think I feel like selling everything here because I wanted to see Apple going lower, but Apple is holding and that's gonna make the market bounce. Let's see. And yeah, I he's a little bit cuckoo, but when he doesn't get emotional, he's a good trader. But he he trades like in a very very risky way, even though he only uses SPY, which I think is very good to only trade SPY, to only trade one ticker. I think it's extremely good, and your the probability to make money are higher if you only trade one ticker. But I've seen his videos live, and he goes all in on a like 1 minute chart, which is insane. Yeah, maybe see you mañana, maybe see you on lunes. Yeah, I'm all out. I'm gonna get all out. I'm gonna sell all Tesla. I'm done. Like, I'm pretty happy with my day today. Like, I don't need more. Everything is holding too good here. I was waiting for the queue to fill this little gap here, but it's just making a base here. It can still reject 357 or this little rejection point here. Support here maybe acts as resistance right now, but it's not moving, and I don't like that Apple is holding too good. So I feel holding puts here, it's more riskier than not holding it. I think it's better to just lock profits here. Okay, so yeah. So let's see. Mm, so I made a little bit over 1800 on futures, which is pretty good. Um, and over 50% on the Tesla puts. Awesome day for me, honestly. And it's 11 over 11 o'clock. There's no need to keep trading. So, yeah, see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow. But thank you for always being here and supporting the channel, for the likes. Bye.